All right, let's talk about something called time boxing. Now, this isn't just another productivity hack. It's a method that's really about mastering your focus so you can actually get the important stuff done. Seriously, it could be the key to unlocking some peak performance. I mean, have you ever had one of those days? You know the one. You're busy from morning till night, jumping between tasks, putting out fires, answering emails, and at the end of it, you're just wiped. But when you look back, you think, what did I actually get done today? It's a super frustrating feeling, right? And it's a giant red flag that your current system just isn't working for you. And this, right here, this really shows the whole problem. On the left, you've got that classic to-do list. We all have one. It's messy, it's chaotic, it's basically a never-ending source of anxiety. But then look at the right, a structured calendar. It's clean, it's organized, it has limits. And that's the big idea here. We're shifting from a wish list to a real plan of attack. Okay, so let's dig into that problem a little more. We're talking about the unending to-do list and why your current system might actually be working against you. I mean, why do those lists fail us so often, even when we have the best intentions? And here's the most important thing to realize. The problem isn't you. It's not that you're lazy or unorganized. The problem is the open-ended list itself. Think about it. It has no limits. It doesn't care if you have an hour or a week. It doesn't care about your energy levels. It just sits there, growing longer, kind of judging you. To get real work done, we have to add some constraints.
And that is where timeboxing comes in. This is the solution. It's all about taking back control of your time. You're not just letting the day happen to you, you're telling your time where to go. So what is timeboxing really? Well, it's actually pretty simple. Instead of just having a list of things to do, you decide exactly when you're going to do them and for how long. You literally schedule a box of time on your calendar for one specific task with one very clear goal. And here's the kicker. When that time is up, you stop. That's it. Simple, but also pretty strict. So why does this actually work? It sounds simple, but the psychology here is really powerful. First, it forces you to focus. It also fights that urge to be a perfectionist because, hey, you've only got the time in the box. No more endless tweaking. Second, it just cuts way down on decision fatigue. You don't have to waste mental energy figuring out what should I do next. Your calendar already decided for you. And over time, you get so much better at guessing how long things will actually take, which is a superpower.
Okay, theory is awesome, but let's get into the practical stuff. How can you start doing this, like, today? Well, here's the best part. It's not complicated at all. We're going to walk through how to get started in just 5 simple steps. Seriously, you can do this in just a few minutes, either at the end of the day to plan for tomorrow or right when you start in the morning. Okay, here we go. Step 1, prioritize. Don't try to do everything. Just pick your top 3 most important things you want to accomplish for the day. Step 2, estimate. How long do you think each task will take? Be honest, and then add a buffer. Trust me on this. Add about 15 to 30% extra time. You'll thank me later. Step 3, schedule. Now you put those time blocks right onto your calendar. Give them a clear start and end time. Step 4 is execute. This is where the magic happens. You start a timer and you focus on only that one task. If some other idea or task pops into your head, just jot it down in a parking lot and get back to work. And finally, step 5, review. When the timer dings, just take a second. Did you finish? Yes or no? This isn't about judging yourself. It's about learning so your estimates get better next time.
Okay, here's a little pro tip that's a total game changer. When you title your calendar events, be super specific. Use a verb and an output. So instead of just proposal, make it draft proposal version 1. See the difference? Proposal is vague. Draft proposal V1 tells your brain exactly what the finish line looks like. It's a small change, but it makes a huge difference.
All right, so let's see what timeboxing looks like in the wild. How to make this system actually work for you. So what does this look like on a real calendar? Let's check out a sample day. Okay, a couple things to notice right away. See how every block of time has a specific job? You've got chunks for deep, focused work like write proposal draft, but you also have time carved out for the shallow stuff like clearing your inbox. And look, this is crucial. There are breaks and buffer times scheduled right in. They aren't an afterthought. They're part of the plan. This is what makes a schedule realistic and, actually possible to stick to. And the cool thing is, this isn't a rigid one-size-fits-all system. You can totally adapt it to fit your style. For example, if you love the Pomodoro technique, you can just stick those 25-minute sprints inside a bigger 90-minute time box. You can also try energy matching. Are you sharpest in the morning? Then schedule your hardest work for then. You could even have theme days for certain types of work, or split your day into maker time in the morning for deep work and manager time in the afternoon for all those meetings and calls. Now, to really make this work, you need a few guardrails for success. Think of them as rules to help you stay on track. First, you have to protect your boxes. I mean, fiercely. Turn on Do Not Disturb, close those extra tabs. Second, if you need to change your plan, that's fine, but only do it between your time boxes, never in the middle of one. That's a slippery slope. And finally, and we said this before, but it's so important, keep your outcomes super specific. Work on deck is not a goal. Finish slides 1 through 6, that's a finish line you can actually cross.
So, the big question is, how do you make this a real habit? How do you go from trying this for one day to it becoming just the way you work?
Well, one of the best ways to make it easy, and using a simple template like this in your calendar is an absolute game changer. For every single time box you create, you have a clear title, you spell out exactly what success looks like, and you even have that parking lot ready for distractions. You can literally just copy and paste this into the notes of your calendar event. It takes the thinking out of it and helps you systematize your focus. Okay, and this is where time boxing goes from just a neat trick to a really powerful system for improvement. Remember that review step we talked about? It's not just about patting yourself on the back. By tracking a few simple things, like your completion rate or how accurate your time estimates are, you start gathering actual data on how you work.
And that's the whole point. This creates a feedback loop. Timeboxing isn't just about scheduling. It's a tool for getting better. You'll see if your estimates are consistently off, and you'll adjust. You'll notice what's interrupting you, and you'll build better defenses. You literally get better at working by paying attention to your work.
So, I'll leave you with this one simple question. Don't worry about reinventing your whole week. Just think about tomorrow. What is the single most important thing you need to get done? What's that one outcome that will make you feel productive? Whatever it is, I want you to go open your calendar right now and give it a time box. Just try it for one task. See how it feels.